you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, nice touch. Rice cuts it out. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Chouameni, Thuram, and he welcomes it in. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni. Ribéry.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No goals as yet. That is good alertness. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's been picked out. Alexander-Arnold. England do have a chance to counter here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Ribéry. And here's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Could move up a gear here. Olise. Oh, good ball. Thuram. Rice. Conte. And here's Kante. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Turns and goes back. England have the chance to go the other way. And here's Mbappe. 15 minutes till half-time. Foden absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Ribéry. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Corner number 3 coming up. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Bellingham. And here's Saka. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. Nicely aimed pass. Kane. Oh, the shot could be on here. And the shot! Goal! England! England take the lead. over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Upamecano cuts out the pass. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Saka.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be...
And again! He has done it! And again! They simply do not know what has hit them. With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
England are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Foden. He's had it taken off him. Conte. And here's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Has a goal! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal.
France clearly executed that.
And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
That looks a cracking ball. England trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to put...
Shot a goal! There's a goal! What an incredible feat! A legendary feat! 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with 2 very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, what a... He's got the shot away! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Ribéry demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
France get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Stones engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Saka. And here's Kane.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Saka was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Saka. Looking for the run.
England showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Ribery. Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's the hit! Hits one! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Now the finish! It's a pretty loose pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Thuram. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Hernandez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Hernandez has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And that's gone loose. Tchouaméni, Griezmann, and they're on him in a flash. Thuram! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That is Kante. Kante unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France still without a single shot on target. That's a fabulous ball. He's away. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Ribéry. Thuram. Thuram! Goal! France! And France are in front.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Griezmann. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing.
He's had a hit! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Tchouaméni. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed. Mbappe!
Koundé with the clearance.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he welcomes it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Thuram. Thuram gets flagged offside. Conte. Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Olise. And it's Ribery. And here's Thuram. Oh, super ball. Great position here. Oh, right place, right time. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Ribery. He's had a shot! And he's done it!
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
France take the lead. And he's on his way! Ribery was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. Thuram. Ribery. And Ribery! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
France head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the second half gets underway. No changes at the interval from either side. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mbappe. And here's Thuram. Zaire Emery. Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. Here's Tchouaméni. And he's intervened well there. Tchouaméni. And it's Ribery. Griezmann. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Olise. Now it's Thuram. Olise. A searching ball that into space. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Thuram finds himself offside. Griezmann. Tchouaméni. Changes him with that pass. Taken back almost at once. Chouameni. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's through here. Ribéry!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Zaire Emery. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That has ended up in no man's land. That's a decent clearance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Ribéry. Aimed beyond the defence. Olise. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, great chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 15.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
And that is a little undercooked. Olise. Griezmann. Chance here to counter. And it's Ribéry. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, played right into his path. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well read, nice interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Chouameni. Olise. And now the breakaway. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, easy pickings there. Olise. Good ball over the top. Mignon deals with it effortlessly. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that's it. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Pedri. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed.
Tries a shot! Goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to...
Shapes to shoot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. But real chance! Just a few minutes in, and already a lead that looks unassailable. Ferran Torres.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alvarez tries making a foray down the right. Bellingham. And they're back on the ball again. Vinicius Junior. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And that could set him on his way. Face to face with the... Can he put it away? He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Lewandowski. Valde. Decent hit! It's their second corner of the game. Big header! No, it's wide.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mbappe! There's the shot! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match
It has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum.
Alvarez! Oh, taken with style. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Lewandowski. Mbappe. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. And the cup heads it! And that has put paid to that. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way. David Villa! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Ferran Torres. It's Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Araujo. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Lewandowski. Mbappe. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, they could break here. David Villa. Has a goal! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Eder Militao. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And he's there to clear it.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Big header!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Chance! And it's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
David Villa! David Villa! Oh, split-second reaction.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Lewandowski gets it away. Valde fiddles it through. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's quick to snatch it back. Alvarez. Bellingham. Mbappe. Bellingham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's had it nicked away. Pedri. Can he get it through? And that could well leave a mark. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Unai Simon will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Corners you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
A case now of complete control. Ferran Torres. He's been picked. Now the finish! Araujo gets over and intercepts. Always onto this.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
No way through, so back it comes. Pedri! And the keeper's well positioned.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Mbappe! Approaching the half-hour mark. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. David Villa. Guti. Now it's Ferran Torres. Van Nistelrooy. That has been cut short. Alvarez. Mbappe! And he's running for Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping. Acuna clears it away. Pedri. Van Nistelrooy. Araujo cuts out the pass. Ferran Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. David Villa! A whisker away from making it 4.
Villa reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have their third corner. Tries a shot! Oh, brilliant save!
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. That's headed upfield. Now it's Guti. Pedri. Pedri. Nicked it back promptly. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's... Alvarez! They are rampant! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pedri, and he was quick to react. There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Barcelona have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Barcelona pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alvarez. Bellingham. Can he get away here? That is a great pick out. And he's a big chance! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession.
Great hit! And he hits the net. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's fouled him there. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law.
Trustmark comes to the rescue.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Mbappe finds himself offside. Gently done. A lovely bit of skill. It's out for a goal kick.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.000.
60 minutes played. He's looking to set free a runner. Van Nistelrooy. That's good play. Has a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That'll be a corner. Now there's the clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, they've got it again. Oh, what a ball he's in here! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Can he put it away? They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Shot a goal! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and the shot! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Guti. Shot could be on. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. So what can they make of this? And he's intervened well there. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Bellingham with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Alvarez, David Villa. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Time and again they are repelled. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Guti. Pedri. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? He scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's that, the end. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How do you look back on the game?